I usually be in the car. But today, fuck that. Woke up a little fucking wacky to phone calls. As soon as I seen 212, I knew what it was. You know, if you live in New York City and you see a 212 phone number, they don't even give those out no more like that. I've been trying to get one. 917 212, those official phone numbers. You know what I mean? Niggas forgot. 718. That's how you knew where niggas was from. This 347 shit was supposed to only be for the Bronx. 646 was a little Brooklyn type shit too, but they out of hand now with everything they got going on. You feel me? Can't tell nothing. Nobody, you don't matter when motherfucker tell you 204 and he in New York, you don't even matter. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to say. Shit like this. A lot of shit don't matter no more. You know what I mean? Y'all know I'm a person who advocates for decency. You know what I mean? I like decency. I like people to have compassion for one another in the sense of like, yeah, I want that person to be happy. Like who doesn't want somebody else to be happy? Like maybe there's a world where that's normal, but I my makeup, my brain, I'm not smart enough. Let's just say that. I'm not smart enough to grasp that aspect of things. Like where you just hating on a motherfucker, or you just don't like a motherfucker, or you just don't want them to have a good life. Like I just can't create that in my mind. Even for people I don't like, I often find myself finding something in them to admire. I might not even like the person. And that's something I got to figure out where that shit come from too, because that, that could be genetic too. But the fact that some people just ain't going to get along, that's a real thing. But to the extent where you got to act on it, or like even send spiritual energy against another person because of it, is nah. At the moment that happens, you should be doing what I do when I feel that. When I be like, I don't like this motherfucker. It do be reasons though, and I be knowing why based on how I live. If they, for me, not just me, the person don't like them, that's not gonna happen. But like, if I see something I don't like, I attribute it to the person, and then, it's like I don't like them. But in my mind somewhere, I'm still separating the two. Like, I don't like the actions, I don't like the thoughts, I don't like this, the clothes. It could be anything, whatever I don't like. You know what I mean? I don't like the mindset. But the person is still something different to me. The person is something that taking on these things, and this is what they do, and this is why I don't like them. But it's not like they can't shed that and be likable. It's not like they even gotta be liked by me. They can continue liking what they do, and I can keep my dislike. That's why it's like and dislike. That's why it's more than one for you to choose from. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for me to act on it, like, you know what, I don't like this person, I'm about to stick my foot out and trip them when they run by. That's too much. Now you're being controlled by your feelings, and this is why y'all hear me screaming and hollering about people being bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's the word I attribute to that. I don't. It's not like a female, even a female dog. I take that word, make it what I want. That's what I scream out when I see shit like that. Stop being a bitch. Okay, grow the fuck up. If you're so inspired to stop someone else, to stop someone, you can't be going nowhere. If you feel like it's detrimental for you to stop another person for you to be okay, you can't be going nowhere. Like your whole makeup is fucked up. And a person could look at me who got way more than me and be like, well, you may be saying that, but in reality, I have this, what you're trying to get because of what I did, and you don't because you didn't. And they're 100% right. And that's where we get this little quirky space of like, who the fuck is right? The motherfucker with all this shit who doing foul shit, or a motherfucker who telling you don't do that and ain't really got much. You know what I mean? But is still happy. You know what I mean? That's the space, and you just got to figure out who you are, I guess. Some people rather be the people with everything, and fuck it. You know what I mean? Live with it. You know what I mean? They feel good based on other people not having. You know what I mean? Very shallow. Then you have some people who just feel good. You know what I mean? They just feel good. You know what I mean? Might not have all that because they're not willing to go the routes it takes to get that in this realm. All morning I spent talking to my lawyers and shit and explaining to them because it feel like I'm fighting them. I'm like, yo, I'm screaming and hollering with you guys while the people that we suing, right? Mind you, I was minding my business, living my best life prior to this whole incident. So when it happened to me, the least y'all could do is make it to where I'm not like y'all treat me like a criminal at this point, to be honest. Personal injury lawyers, all these sharks, very nasty people. They have normalized their lifestyle and their culture so much that they look at you like a real weirdo when you ask them what they're doing when they're doing fuck shit. If you speak another language in court and you're the translator and you're translating for me, but you're translating incorrectly, and in the end, the judge still going to say, well, you should have knew, then what the fuck is going on here? What's going on here? If this is the person that's supposed to literally by law translate this stuff for me because I don't know it, that's why I need this person, right? And they're telling me what it says, but not telling me the correct information. And I get in front of you and I tell you, like, no, they told me this, and I can show and prove through texts and emails, I still have no recourse. It's the weirdest shit, bro. It's the weirdest shit. And they've normalized it so much, they looking at you like you bugged out. They throw you a couple pennies. They offer me this little fucking settlement and trying to get me to sign it so bad they don't want me to even fucking read the motherfucker. Just here, nigger, take the money. Here, nigger, be grateful. I was fine before you niggas came along. I was doing perfectly fine. So you telling me this is what I'll pay $1,000 a month in insurance for to be protected from this if something happens? Because I was fine. I don't need to piggyback off of others or raw to create for myself. I don't need that. You know what I mean? Accidents do happen, and they did happen, and what happens when accidents happen should happen. And that's not happening. What's happening is I'm fighting these fucking lawyers for clarity because they're just speaking to me like I'm a normal person who jumps up and sues people all the fucking time and this is a big game. It's not the game to me, it is to them. To them, it's just another, she's speaking in monotone. I called it out on her. I'm like, yo, you talking in monotone and you don't really give a fuck. You're at work. You're not really going through it. You know what I mean? You don't even have empathy. You can't. You'd be dead by having so much empathy for every single person that shit is happening to. It would drain you and kill you. I understand. Even in my anger, I understand what the fuck is going on with you. But I can't seem to get you to 1 second think about anything outside of yourself because it's too dangerous. It's too much. It's too much. You got to stay in that bubble. You got to do what you got to do because it's too much for you to step outside of it a little bit and really just understand. Overstand, whatever the fucking word play people want to play. You know what I mean? To connect, to understand what's really happening. Even what you doing, you sitting there working for some shit that you know is fucked up, and finally I got her to admit that yeah, it's not right, but that's how it works. And in that, you can subconsciously trick yourself into thinking that people who trying to fight against the wrong part, you just admitted it's not right, that something's wrong with them because they just won't go with the flow. That's because you have a defeated mentality and you just think like nothing's never going to change. So the best bet is to, okay, so be a coward then, but by yourself. Stop trying to drag everybody else into the shit, bro. You really got to pep talk people like mid conversation. talking about cats and dogs. You got to stop talking about the cats and dogs and say, hey, you, and really just because people are scared to be. They're human, scared to beings. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I can't make sense of it. It's like they really think they got to step on you to survive here. That's what everybody's doing. Just wake up. You know what? I'm a. It's a. I can only hope that it doesn't really go like this. But to me, that's what it seems like. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna do this fuck shit to this person, or the first person that do this to me, I'm gonna do this. Like I'm assuming that's what these kind of people think or do. I can't just think that they literally wake up with like an intended target of mischief or malice, because that would make you like a real demon. And not in like cool way that the young nigga said. That would make you like a real possessed person. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You can't sit down in nature and enjoy the beauty of things. A lot of people can't. When that COVID shit happened, niggas was going crazy in the house around their normal family. Going crazy in the house. Around their kids. Can't take it. You can only take this system the way it is. If they stop this shit, a lot of y'all who think y'all want it to stop will be fucked up. You don't even know how you're going to eat. You don't know what you're going to do. You be fucked up. You motherfuckers need this shit to keep going. Mm-hmm. With nothing in place, half the population dead the day this shit stopped. So that's what be telling me about the government. I don't understand why they don't pull a plug on it. If they really want a population kill people, just pull a plug real quick. Motherfuckers don't know what to eat outside. If they can't buy it off a fucking shelf, they don't know what to consume. All the motherfuckers who are dependent on that life medicine, they're dead the next day. So I understand, like, they already got you niggas plugged up to shit. If everything went black today, nigga, I ain't dying. Unless I want to leave. I'm leaving here when I want to leave here. If everything went black today, black. Not a light pole outside. I'm talking about all black. I ain't dying, nigga. I ain't dying. Can't even grasp that. That type of shit don't even exist in your mind. It's impossible for the shit to stop. That's why it's going to keep going on for some. Because that's the realm you choose to be in. This shit is splitting. Timelines is splitting right now. Certain motherfuckers is on a boat up out of this motherfucker. We going to live in peace and tranquility and compassion and care. We're not going to live in systems that's fucked up. And just be in them like, oh, well, just gotta work. Oh, just do this. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Bunch of cowards, if you ask me. And again, I get the sense that people feel like I want them to just quit their job and just be a rogue and a rep. No. I'm not saying that. But your energy should be that. Your energy should be that. And if you can't take that electricity that go through your body every time you feel it, then be who you being now. Nothing. Nobody. Because it takes that. You're going to get those surges. You're going to have moments where you just feel like you about to spontaneously combust because you in some fucked up shit. The only way to suppress that is to think that it's normal and to do little corny like, yo, this next, make plans about and trick yourself into the shit. If you sit down and just look at everything is fucked up. I'm gonna watch TV today just like everybody else, but not a show. I ain't gonna watch a show. I can't stay in it like that unless I'm watching it with somebody else, or like me. I gotta watch reality, even if it's sports, even though that's rigged, but it's still people act, it's real humans doing stuff. You know what I mean? I gotta watch interesting stuff, or You know, I'm burn some time today too, like everybody else. But I'm also going to figure out a way to dig a little deeper up out the tunnel. You know what I mean? The tunnel don't turn into a tunnel unless you start off as a little rabbit hole. You gotta go down in it. You can't be scared. Nigga, I don't know what people are scared of with all the shit that's really going on today. I just talked to one of my family members the other day about the cat shit, eating cats out the Chinese restaurant. She's like, oh, they said it was cats. Now they saying McDonald's got humans in the burgers. And this and that. I said, it is. People don't just make up shit. If somebody like, if somebody farted, there's going to be a fart to smell. You might not know who did it, but it happened. Yeah, they did. You can't sit up here and tell me that ain't no Chinese restaurant cook up a fucking cat. They did, nigga. And yeah, somebody ate it. I probably did. They did. It's okay. It's okay to recognize somebody fucked you over and never let them do it again. It's okay. It's not okay to dive head first into getting fucked over some more, which is what niggas do. Oh well, I might as well keep eating it. That is some nigga shit. Despicable. I wish God could hear you say that. This is the way, my children. Well, I've been doing it this way, so I'm against my God. Niggas will always do that. Talking about your God, I ain't nothing wrong with me. Yes, it is shit wrong with you. Diabetes, high blood pressure, bad. There's a lot of shit wrong with you. Like the minute you feel empowered to talk about the same shit that's fucking you over, ain't nothing wrong with you now. But 10 minutes later, there's gonna be something wrong with you. You can't barely walk. What do you think that is? It's okay to get better. It's okay to stop. It's also okay to say, you know what? I'm gonna be ignorant. But acknowledge it as that. Don't try to seem like you're intelligent and all that other shit and it got a smart reply and a smart remark for saying some stupid shit. Cause that's some dumb shit. If somebody tells you something that's more than what you know, you ain't supposed to reject it with what you know and revert back to that because that's the best of what you know. You can do some investing. If somebody come tell me something like, yo, them niggas down there putting fucking meth in they fucking weed, nigga, that's a cause of concern. I'm not gonna be like, well, I've been smoking it and ain't nothing wrong with me. Nigga, that is a cause of concern. The fuck is you talking about? We're gonna invest, we're gonna get a drug test, we're going to the spot, we're gonna dip it in there, and we're gonna see. Actually, I might not even get it from there no more, because why is niggas even saying that? Like, that's me though. You know, that's my level of expertise. You know, that's why the stupid shit that happen to people don't normally happen to me. I'm usually involved in battles with governments and corporate entities and demons and other shit like that. I don't walk down a block and trip and bust my whole face open and stupid shit like people be doing. I don't do that. Because when you know better, you do better. And I know a lot. And I'm always learning more. And in doing so, I realize how stupid I've been and how stupid I probably still am, because every few years I look back and think that person I thought was brilliant was just dumb. And I'm proud of that. It shows growth to something that's already dominant. It shows growth. You know what I mean? That's like LeBron 2013 getting better. And niggas like, hold up, nigga, you're LeBron already. And oh, there's levels to this shit. Like, I'm gonna get a little better. The only thing I never ain't had is enough to do what I want to do. And I got that now. It's weird, because then you question what you want to do. You just want to get comfortable like everybody else. You feel good. You feel better than, you feel like I don't have to, it's a feeling you get. You know what I mean? It's a feeling you get. But I ain't gonna let that feeling absorb me. I got work to do. And that's why I'm happy I'm passionate about this work. I was screaming to the motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck about this money. I don't give a fuck about this money. And I meant that. I meant that. I give a fuck about the change that I'm trying to institute. And the money is just a tool for that. That's all money will ever be to me. It's a tool. Because I don't need it. If the earth is going to feed me, you know what I mean? And the ancestors is going to watch over me, I'm going to be out here. You heard? I don't need all that other shit. I live in a hut. And the earth will still be beautiful. I don't need a city, a computer chip. I don't need none of this shit. You know what I mean? And that's how the devil slipped in through technology. Convenience. Think about what people want all the time. Only thing people want is comfort. That's why they can't do nothing godly, because they always trying to be comfortable. Niggas want to put a cushion on their toilet seat so they can be soothed while taking this shit, then read a book, then do the just, you know what I mean? Too much. Anytime you get too much, it's gonna be Jenga. You move a block, the whole shit will fall down. Too much. People want too much. Now they don't want to go to the store. They want people to deliver the shit to their house. I can understand it as a revenue stream for people who need work, but the laziness of it, if I come to your crib and you 400-500 pounds, I ain't dropping this food off. I should have the right to refuse you. You ain't here doing something else now. You're abusing your body. That should be illegal. You want to make laws and shit for people. Abusing your body should be illegal. Somebody can go eat poison all they want. Nobody cares. If this was a forward progressive society, then the things that would take us back would be illegal. And there'd be a lot of fit, able-bodied people out here, and we wouldn't have all this disabilities and all this autism and all this other fuck shit going on. This is destruction by design. And a lot of you motherfuckers is participating. I was going to do a whole nother scenario where I was about to talk about the fake help committee. But I'm going to wait on that because I'm in a calm state right now. Went through a lot this morning. I didn't win, but I got some nice hits off. And motherfuckers know what I'm about. And they're contemplating whether or not they want to come out for round 2 or not. You know what I mean? But I need to relax. That's why I'm not screaming. I'm not yelling. It's about balance. Sometimes I scream, sometimes I yell, sometimes I don't. I need to relax. I'll deal with the fake help committee later on, or maybe tomorrow, maybe later on, you know, because there's a such thing as the fake help committee. You know what I mean? There's a chairman, there's a vice chairman, president, secretary, and a very large member base. Okay? The unfair fake help committee. We're gonna get into that. That's stay tuned. That's the next John, you heard? But yo, y'all be good, man. Be decent. You know, be generous. Be healthy. Just realize everything's gonna be okay. You know, you don't stay here forever. One day you're not gonna be here anymore. Think about that every day. And that can help how you move through your current day when you realize like you creating a record. This is a story, you know, and you want to be good at the end with at least what you wrote, you know, your final draft, you know. So stop thinking you got to step on the next person in order to move up. You don't.